Hi, my name's Thomas Smith. For my classical piece, I will be performing a monologue from Shakespeare's Hamlet, in which I will be playing the character of Hamlet. Oh, that this too solid flesh would melt, thaw and resolve itself into a dew, or that the everlasting had not fixed his Canongate self-slaughter. Oh God! Oh God! How weary, stale, flat, and unprofitable seems to me all the uses of this world. Fiant! Oh, fight! Fight! 'Tis an unweeded garden that grows to seed all things rank and gross in nature possess it merely. That it should come to this, but 2 months dead, nay, not so much, not 2, so excellent a king that was to this Hyperion to a satyr, so loving to my mother, that he might not between the winds of heaven visit her face too roughly. Heaven and earth must I remember, why she would hang on him, as if increase of appetite had grown by what it fed on, and yet within a month, let me not think on it. Frailty, thy name is woman. A little month, or ere those shoes were old, with which she followed my poor father's body, like Niobe, all tears. Why she, even she, oh heaven, a beast that once discoursed, reason would have mourned longer. Married with mine uncle, my father's brother, but no more like my father than I to Hercules. A little month, or ere the salt of most unrighteous tears had left the flushing of her cold eyes, she married. O most wicked speed to post with such dexterity to incestuous sheets! It is not, nor it cannot come to good, but break my heart, for I must hold my tongue. For my contemporary piece, I will be performing a monologue from Jez Butterworth's The Winterling, in which I will be playing the character of Patsy. Can I tell you a quick story, Mr. West? The other day, I'm back home at my mum's. Wally says, I heard him clear as a bell. He says, Rita, you are a good woman. Without you, I'm nothing. I'm just another old saggy dog that's gonna die, rot, and be forgotten. And she says, Bollocks, Wally, you are an amazing human being. You are a kind, strong, many-faceted individual who inspires and nourishes each soul you touch. And Wally goes up. Big even sobs, he says, Rita, you are an angel sent to protect me. It's cold out there, it's cold. Hold me, please, hold me. Now, to imagine this story, you have to bear in mind, since you last saw Rita, she got new teeth, and she don't drink shorts no more. She's still got the sideburns, and the shoulders, and the big goalie hands. Plus, no matter a sawing, stitching or hammering, it's going to change what's underneath. Time spent with Rita still has a nightmarish quality. So what I'm saying is, I understand your reaction, Mr. West, but whereas most people would agree with us, whereas most people would agree Rita's a vicious bit of mood you wouldn't put with a spacesuit on, Wally here don't share the public qualms. On the way over here, he pulled the car over. He looked me in the eye and he says, I don't want you to think I'm being soppy. I'm not being bent, but I love you, Patsy. And I'm not being bent, but I love that, Mr. West, that Len. Look, he's flashing like a woman, like a prat. But he said it on the M5. It don't matter what he's done, why he's out in the cold. I would go to the moon for that, man. To the moon. And I just want to say, I'm not being bent, but ditto, I love you too. And you love Mr. West, and Mr. West, I don't doubt. Hey, I bet, hey, you know, hey. So here we are, eh? Men who love each other, but who are not benders. For my poem, I will be performing Roger McGough's The Full English. Perhaps I shouldn't have been drinking Guinness and eating olives when I did the swab test for my DNA. The results confirmed what I long suspected, a dearth of Englishness. 69.6% Irish and Scottish. No surprises there, I suppose. A muck in the name is a sporran stuffed with shamrock. But 12.5% Spanish, Italian and Greek? A Roman soldier, centurion I imagine, sweeping my great etc. grandma off her feet after a ceilidh in Connemara with promises of sea, sand and sunshine. Hardly. Quickie on a peat bog in the pouring rain, more like. Only 17.9% English. I can't believe it. That's only half a bucketful. What polite hostility kept my forebears at a distance? Immigrants, living over here under sufferance, mass-goers with a propensity for large families and drink, accents that goaded the neighbours. But let me be thankful for this heady genetic cocktail. A pinch of Plato, a slither of Virgil, a little Lorca, and a cement mixer full of cheek and blarney. Unable to face the full English, I pushed my frappe aside, taking out Grandad's little tin whistle, put it to my lips, failing as ever to get a decent tune out of it. For my devised monologue, I have taken inspiration from the French viande. Maybe I deserve to be here. Maybe I really am a danger to society and all those around me. They say I've got a condition known as dissociative identity disorder, or as more commonly referred to as multiple personalities disorder. Every morning I take 5 pills just to keep me sane enough so that I don't break out into a fit of rage and anger. But you see, we're not so different, are we? You're going out for a night out with your friends. Your best mate's just bought a new dress. And you look her up and down and you say, "Oh my God, you look gorgeous. Oh my God, I know, you're such a stunner. Oh, you look so hot." But then the second her back's turned, you're telling everybody, "Oh my God, doesn't she look like a slut? Oh, I know, proper skank, right? Yeah, she looks fat too." You see, we all have 2 faces, but we all like to hide behind a lie, because the lie makes us feel better about ourselves. The lie makes us feel safe. The lie convinces us we're good people. But you see, the only difference between you and me is that I stopped living a lie. So who here really is the bad guy? Video end.